Hey guys, Mel here with Mel's Agency, and this is the third video in a series that I'm doing this entire week helping you guys know what it takes to launch an online course. Okay, so in the first video I focused on engagement. In the second video I focused on moving with purpose and being, proactive about actively seeking your market and your target audience, as well as being proactive mentally within yourself when it comes to approaching the audience that you're trying to reach. And so for this video, I want to talk about some of the most common questions I see when it comes to launching an online course that people keep asking, and yeah, let's get into that a little bit today. Alright, so the first most ultimate question that I see asked a lot is, what price should I charge for my online course? Those of you that are familiar with the whole new trend with online courses being a way to, maximize profit, or to, capitalize on your knowledge or skill set, this is true. Online course material, I believe that it is a great way to share your knowledge and to make money and to, create a good source of income for yourself and for your family. And a lot of people struggle with this one, the price point. How much should I charge for my course content? How much should I charge for my course, period? A lot of people are worried about making their course content and their courses available and affordable for people. Keyword is affordable, okay? But there is a disconnect. If you focus on making your course content affordable, then you are not focusing on the value that your course content is offering. What problems are you solving? What are your clients and customers, what is the benefit that they are getting from buying into your course content and program? How much is it worth to that person? So I feel that too many people, they get lost in the sauce and they are focusing way too much on making their course content affordable for people that maybe even still can't afford their course. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is that you're selling yourself short. Okay? Because you're worrying too much about making your course content affordable. And then oftentimes when you make your course content affordable, those same people that you lowered your value for to make it affordable for them to pay and buy into, a lot of times you might end up even having to chase them down to pay, the small little amount that you were asking for in the beginning. So me personally, I don't recommend that you consider what's affordable when it comes to pricing your course content. I do recommend that you focus on the value that you are offering to your clients, to your audience, and then base your prices off of that. A lot of times also, another thing that you've also heard said is that you need to price based on what you feel you're worth. If you feel that your course is only worth $197, price it based off of that. Go ahead with that. I personally think that's kind of low. If you're really offering something with value, you can price it though based on $197 if that's what you're comfortable with, and then run your first iteration of the course and see how that works out. And then maybe from that first iteration you'll learn that, hey, I offer a lot of value. You really get a hands-on, first-hand experience and insight when you work with your clients and your audience. You'll see, okay, I see the value that I'm really offering, and you actually see, in real time how what you're doing is helping the people that you're trying to help. And so that is going to maybe increase your confidence and increase your knowledge about what you are worth, and you'll feel more comfortable charging what you're worth in the future. Okay, so it's totally okay if you feel like you have to start a lower price point to build confidence and to really get that, I guess, real life experience to realize your value. If you have to do that, what I recommend starting out though is that you do price your course at a premium level. The reason why you want to do that is because, again, the reason why we're doing this whole online course content is because we do want to make it a reliable source of income, yes, but also because we are offering value. We are offering good value that's going to solve people's problems, save them time, save them money in the long run. And you are definitely worth, that investment, and so you should definitely be charging what you are worth. And so when it comes to charging a premium price, again, you have to focus on the value that you are offering to your customers and to your clients. You're saving them time and money that they could have, been wasting, spinning their wheels for another 3 years. You are taking that away and, solving their problems all within the course of however long you choose to run your online course. And so another thing that I would like to mention when it comes to premiumly pricing your course content is that it's going to also help make sure that you are attracting the right clients that are more likely to be able to afford your course content and your prices, okay? When you price your content low and affordable, You're going to attract people that, 9 times out of 10 don't value your product and service on the level that it should be valued at, because they're only willing to pay, some low amount that, isn't going to cost them too much. When you price your content at a premium price based on the value that you are offering to your potential audience and, to your future audience, then you are attracting the right customer base that can actually afford your course content. Because if they buy into it, then you know that they are someone that has, the income available to put towards this. You are helping solve a problem that they see as valuable to them, and so they're willing to make that investment. Okay, and those are the kind of clients that you want to focus on attracting. Those are the clients that you want. You want clients that already see the value in what you are offering, and when they see the price tag, then it's not going to be a deal breaker or a showstopper for them, because they focus more on the value of what you're offering versus the price tag. And maybe even your own personal life. Think of some instances where you pay maybe more than what something is worth, but to you it is worth it because of the value that you're getting from it. Me personally, some of the things that I feel is like, of value to splurge on is like travel and creating experiences and memories. So I am more than willing to, splurge a little bit more on maybe the hotel room or like some excursion trip or whatever, because I feel that the value of that experience and that time that I get to share with friends and family, that is more important to me than, the money and the cost of that experience, because I value that experience more than what it's costing me out of pocket. Okay, the same mentality applies when it comes to your online course content, is that you want customers and clients who see the value in what you're doing rather than they're stuck on the price tag. If they're stuck on the price tag and they want you to be the next Walmart in whatever niche or industry you're in, if you are focused on being the next Walmart in whatever niche industry you're in, then you're going to have to be looking at constantly doing whatever you're doing, the online course that you're doing. You're going to have to constantly be doing reiterations of that multiple times to make the same amount of income that you could have been making from just having 5 premium paying clients. Okay, so if you were to charge $100 to get I don't know, your goal was to make $5,000 for the month. If you were to charge $100, to be affordable, then you're going to have to run that course several times, in order to make that 5K mark goal. When if you were to just charge $1,000 up front, you would only need 5 clients. So you see what I'm saying? Don't focus on being affordable. That's more work for you, and oftentimes it's not worth it to try to make it affordable for the people that may not even be willing to pay for it, because they don't see the value. They're focused on the cost of your course. They don't see the value, and they are not the ideal client that you want to work with in the long run. So the second question that I see a lot of is help. I need help narrowing down what my topic should be, what I should be speaking on, what should my course material, be about, what should I focus on. That's the second, most common one that I've seen. Help me name my course, tell me what I need to focus on, okay? I feel personally, this is just me, the better way to go about that is for you, because only you know you best. You're the one that have, lived through your experiences. You're the one that knows what you know, your skill set, whatever you're comfortable in. You're the one that knows that best. So the better way to go about that is to generate maybe a list of 3 or 5 different, topics or different titles, and then present it maybe to a private group that you're a part of, present it to friends and family, and ask them, hey, which one, do you think is more relatable? Which one do you connect with more? Which one makes more sense? Okay, I feel that a lot of times people just they post out there and they're like, hey, what should I do? And they don't even give any background information onto what they already do or what they already know. And even if they do provide that background information, again, everybody is unique. There are, in another video I posted earlier about I think One Size Fit All or marketing, I mentioned that you could have 50 beauty salons on the same block. But those 50 beauty salons, maybe one specializes in color and one specializes in cuts. You have so many different specific niches to look at, and one person can't serve all of those people. One person isn't going to serve all of those people, because the different people, they're attracted to your business for different reasons. you know, the different environments that we create with our online personalities, our online profiles, that's going to attract our market, and we aren't going to be attracting every single person that's out there that's looking to learn whatever course content you teach. So when it comes to naming your title, when it comes to what sort of content you should create and teach, that's where you are the key player, and you have to determine that for yourself. And if you're super lost with that and have absolutely no idea, then that's where the previous video where I was talking about, you know, building your engagement and interacting with your audience, that's where that's going to come into play, where you present yourself and what you're trying to do, and then you interact with your audience to learn, okay, how should I tailor this? And what should I, you know, be including in my course content creation? And then that is going to tell you, you know, how should you title your courses. Maybe you could even ask your audience to take a poll and say, hey, which one of these titles relates to you more? Which one do you like more? Literally, you are getting legit feedback from your audience, and that's the way that I recommend you go, rather than reaching out into a, you know, a group, or even maybe family and friends. If you don't have any other alternative, definitely do that. But the best way to go about it, I feel, is to, you know, internally figure out what you want to like test and try, create a list of 3 to 5, and then interact with your audience. And the more that you interact with them, then you will learn based off of the feedback from them what would probably work better to connect and reach them, because ultimately your goal is to connect and reach your audience. Okay, so between yourself and your audience, I feel that that's the best way to go about answering that question, to determine what you should be creating in your courses, and even how to title and name your course to attract the people that you're trying to get. Go to the people that you're trying to get. Ask them. That's the best way to go about it. Alright, so the last final question that I'm going to answer when it comes to creating your online course content is that a lot of people, they ask, how can I go about increasing, you know, interest in what I'm offering? I'm not getting a whole lot of engagement on my posts. So in answer to that, I would say look at my first 2 videos where I talk about engagement and also being proactive in reaching out to your audience and engaging them, okay? When it comes to creating content, when it comes to getting those calls, booking discovery calls, you have to be proactive about that. You can't just put, you know, your ad out there and sit back and wait for people to engage. You have to, you know, be in people's DMs, DM them in Messenger. Hey, I saw your post on this. I offered this. Would it be interest? Is it something that would be of interest to you that we could get on a call about? You know, connect with these social media groups that are offering, you know, either similar products to what you're doing, or it goes hand in hand with whatever they're doing. If there's a group out there that's already reached out and created your ideal group, connect with those groups and be proactive about interacting with them, okay? That's the importance of engagement with social media accounts that are similar to yours, and with social media accounts that are even like slightly different maybe. But anywhere that you have like your target market audience already created, you need to go there. Be proactive about reaching out and going there and connecting with that page, connecting with that audience, connecting with those people, and then follow through. Don't just like have your post created and posted on the page. Interact with the page, you know, interact with the people that are following the page. On social media, Instagram, Facebook, it's easy to do that, okay? Make sure that you're also being respectful of the page that you're following. Don't just, you know, be spammy. Don't post under each comment, you know, what you're doing. Check out my website. That's spammy and it's a turn off. I don't recommend that you do that. I do recommend that you, again, have real conversations, real connections with people to get your brand going, to get yourself out there, and then watch it grow from there. Alright, so those are just a few of the questions that I see most commonly and often posted in the groups, and that I see, you know, when it surrounds creating online course content. How do I price my course content? How do I increase engagement and, like, you know, get people to actually book discovery calls? And then the other one was, how do I name my course content? Like, what do I even like include when I'm building my course content? Okay, so those are the 3 most common ones. I feel that, you know, a lot of the content that I mentioned in the other 2 videos that I created, it addresses that more specifically. It does a deep dive, so definitely check those 2 videos out if you haven't already, and definitely also let me know. I want to hear from you guys. If there's something else that I could be covering when it comes to like launching your business from scratch, I want to talk to you guys about that. It's something that I am passionate about, and something that, you know, I am like living, you know, myself. I've like have 3 years in this game where I've like started and launched different businesses, and now I would like to share that knowledge with you. I'm actually offering a boot camp where I'm looking for 3 people, 3 weeks, you know, where I'm going to share what I know in a deeper level with those 3 people who are actually ready to launch their course and they have absolutely no idea of where to start, that is perfectly fine. I am here to help you actually launch your business and get it off the ground, tell you everything that you need to know so that you can get started with that, okay? So let me know below in the comments if there's anything else I could be creating to help you guys on your journey with getting started. And also, if you're interested in that opportunity with sitting with me one-on-one, mental coaching, and just launching your business content, if you're interested in that, definitely reach out to me and let me know if you'd be interested in being one of those 3 people that I'm going to sit down with and walk through, custom tailored to you and what you're doing in your business. I'm not just going to be offering like a cookie cutter method and how to go about this, but definitely let me know if you're interested in that, and I'll definitely connect with you and reach out, and we can get a conversation going from there. All right, so I hope that again you guys are having a great and productive day, and I'll be doing another video concerning launching your online course from scratch. So stay tuned for that next video where I'm going to be talking about the tools that I use for my online course content creation, as well as just for social media, my page, and doing engagement. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a great day.